What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Steve from Printer Gang Investments, back with another video. It's Monday, first day of the week of the market, and we had a hell of a day to pop it off, man. They were swinging these stocks up and down today. They was playing with people's emotions. I'm gonna let y'all know all about it, and we're gonna have to talk about a lot of stocks. Some stocks I got positions on other accounts. Some stocks I don't even got positions on, but you guys need to know. So we're gonna start with Palantir. So Palantir was on a real roller coaster today. We opened up we was pre-market touching like 67. Things was looking good. I think we got as high as like 67.50 during market hours. My little leaps, as you can see here, were doing pretty good at the time. Let's see what we're doing on them now. I'm up 17% on one, up 1% on the other. They were obviously up more earlier today. The $8 call is up 66%, and this other $8 call for January is up 55%. Oh, that was looking beautiful at 67. It happened so fast I can't remember the exact price, but that was looking beautiful earlier today. SoFi was going a little crazy earlier today too. We did go up a little bit today. We're up to 94% on our SoFi calls that we bought with those with that money we rolled a few weeks ago. I mean, not a few days ago, or however long ago that was. And this new SoFi call, my risky one, we're gonna see what happens with that one. We got a little Tesla and SPY position. Those just shares, you know. We didn't add to any of that today. I think I bought like $5, $6 worth of Palantir. So Oklo was down today. nvda was down today, people. We need to talk about that. This, what we've been saying. I don't think a lot of market realizes what's going on, and we could be wrong. But like Dan Knives is saying, I think the market's starting to transition to the software names. I think MongoDB and some of the other software companies are reporting earnings like as we speak while I'm recording this video. So I'm gonna look into that, and you know, I'm gonna tell you guys what happens with that. But I think a lot of the money is leaving the hardware plays and going into the software plays. It's like the nvda was the easy money because it's obvious, like everybody needs their chips for ChatGPT, but like the stuff you gotta do the real research on is probably gonna be what's mooning next. The MongoDBs, the Palantirs, the CrowdStrikes of the world. Because without a use case, what are all these chips for? We got to see the use case in AI. So nvda was actually down today. It's down to 136. I'm not interested in any calls. One, because it's kind of expensive for call options on nvda. But for two, I really more in a share mood with nvda. Like if they fall a little more, maybe 130 or more, I'll start, you know, buying some more nvda shares for the long term. Nike call went through that swing again today too. I was up like 20% on it, came back down. I'm only up 1%. And my most fun trade, people, this micro strategy trade. This trade right here is just pure fun, man. I wouldn't even advise nobody to hop in this unless you got gains like I did. I took some Palantir gains, gave it a shot. His Bitcoin is near the highs right now. I'm fully prepared to get spanked on this position. But at the same time, all the institutional, even the institutional money managers telling their clients to get some exposure. So we had to get a little exposure. But when I say this MAR call is one of the most volatile options I traded in a minute, when I say this option was down 20% today, up 37% today, down 20% again, it was up as high as 64% today, and now this thing's back down 15%. So we're going to see how this thing plays out. We might get spanked on this one for real, but we'll just do this one fun. If we get spanked on this one, we might sell it and buy some shares with whatever's left of it. But we're going to watch that. All my Bitcoin people, you know what I'm saying? I got some little exposure in here with you. Hope we get 100K. Hope we get 110K. We're going to see what happens. But if they knock us down, don't get scared, man. Just like we had to do with Palantir. And I'm pretty sure Bitcoin people, they know how to hodl too, man. But they're gonna test us soon. They're starting to test people now, but we're gonna see. Was it FOMO, or are people really like that? Are they really gonna hold? So what do we got left to finish everything off? So my GEO call got spanked today, man. We was just back green on that. Looks like it might be judgment day on that one again. CCJ got knocked down because all the uranium stocks was down today. I'm not really sweating that. It's kind of a new position. We still giving that time to play out. IonQ did their thing. And I think Advanced Auto Parts might actually be on to something. That stock glitch a lot, so I don't really pay attention to it. But let me see. I think Advanced Auto Parts was actually up today. Let's see. Yes, Advanced Auto Parts was up 6.45%. So we're going to see what happens with them two turnaround plays, Advanced Auto Parts and Nike. Obviously, Nike's got a better chance, but, you know, the Advanced Auto Parts with strikes will get some serious money. So that's it for the portfolio today. I forgot to give you guys an update of the balance. So we had like 12,400. They had me all the way up at 13,000. They took my money back. It sucked. I ain't gonna lie. You guys might start seeing me doing some day trading soon because there's so many stocks popping off that I don't think I'm gonna be able to catch them all. It's very rare where you call a bunch of stocks and you think they're gonna go up and they all go up for real. Usually some of them go up and some of them don't. But due to this small cap rally, a lot of stuff's going up. So this next stage, we're going to talk about some of these stocks that's going on a run, some that I might add to, some that might not even get a chance to add to because they're already gone. Yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing I noticed today as far as stocks, Archer's up today. Archer's a flying car company. I've been watching it since about $3. One of my friends put me up on it. I did not buy none because I don't really like to buy stocks at $3. I like to wait till they get around this range, this $5 to $7 range, before I get involved. But they've been getting a lot of actual contracts on the flying car side. So they're up 23% today. All Rocket Lab's up today. I still got a Rocket Lab call on one of my other portfolios. I know I sold the one that y'all see, but I got another Rocket Lab call, and that's up like 100-something%. So that's doing decent. Yeah, I told y'all what's up with GEO, Uber. No, I don't like Uber. But let's look at some of these other stocks. Yeah, SoFi was up to 0.6% today. Robinhood, man. I missed Robinhood on Friday when it was down. It ran up 4%. And I can't seem to catch it. Looks like it's one of those ones that I might have to sacrifice for loading up on Palantir during the time. But Robinhood has been upgraded to $50 by the analysts. And due to the fact they're tied in with stock trading, options trading, and crypto, they're kind of in a situation where if the market moves, they're going to move with it. Then on top of that, they're doing all kind of deals to get bigger account balances, like multi-$100,000 account balances, $1 million account balances. Most people only think of Robinhood for small accounts, but they're actually doing a lot to get bigger accounts right now. So that's why Robinhood's a good one. Hims, let me find Hims, man. I think I was talking about a Miss Hims the other day. Hims went up another 23% today. That's why I said some of these stocks are just going up through there. This small cap rally is really taking off. It's like, yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to catch them all. It was another one. SoundHound went down today. That's a good one. I might have to see if I can get some money in there. And let's see, I think it was one more I wanted to talk to you guys about. Let me see. Hims, Hood, Snowflake. Yeah, Snowflake. I like Snowflake as well now, apparently. But, yeah, so those are a lot of stocks right now. And as y'all can see, NVIDIA was actually down 4%. Microsoft was flat. Google was up today, thank God. And, yeah, Meta was up a little bit. So, small cap rally continues. Right now, the small caps are still outperforming the larger stocks. I think the IWM hit a high today. This is, like I told y'all, what Tom Lee was talking about. And going forward, I might have to day trade some of these stocks, or I might consolidate some of my positions and just let things continue to run. I'm keeping money on the sideline in case we get some bad macroeconomic data or like a black swan event or something to push the market down. But with the market the way there are a lot of plays right now. So we got the small caps running, and we got the bigger stocks flat. And of course you can chase some of those small caps and make some money, but it's gonna be hot. Like you see what's going on with Mara and MicroStrategy. That's like the most egregious example of what I'm talking about. But if you go into that game, it's gonna be kind of hot. It's gonna be hard to get an entry if you're on a technical analysis point of view, because the stocks are already high. You can probably have to get like a fair value gap or something like that. And if you don't know what a fair value gap is, it's probably gonna be hard for you to get an entry. Another stock I'm looking at right now is this Apple, man. I know y'all know I've been complaining about my Apple call. My Apple call might be bouncing back. I think I'm finally starting to get back right on that thing a little bit. But this ain't about my call. It's about where Apple's at as a stock. Apple is in a decent place right now. It kind of feels like a buy right now. Everybody's been overlooking it. Everybody's been messing with nvda, the Palantir, the small cap stocks, the Teslas of the world. And Apple hasn't been growing as fast recently, so a lot of people don't like it. But what I think is going to happen is the iPhone 16 is going to get more AI features soon. People will eventually upgrade to it. The iPhone 17 is going to come out. They swear it's going to look different. People will eventually upgrade to that. And that's going to eventually set off a sales cycle in Apple, I assume. Because until we find a better, what's the word I'm looking for? A better user, like business to consumer application of AI, Apple seems to be the way they're trying to play AI for the regular person like me and you. Palantir is more for business to business, help businesses do things, help government do things. Apple and the iPhone is trying to do AI for the regular person. So unless ChatGPT comes out with like a killer app or something like that, that would be the play for now. And, you know, they're pretty decently priced compared to a lot of other stocks. So that's just my thoughts on Apple. I might actually add some Apple, you know what I'm saying? So I want to look at a few charts and then, you know, we'll get up out of here. So let's look at Palantir, man. How dirty them boys did me today. Where are we at today? I don't know. What? I was about to say that's the 5 minute. I know that ain't the daily because we was definitely higher than that. Let's see. Okay, the daily. All right. So, yeah, as you see, they had me all the way up here. Just playing with my soul. What was it, 67.93? I didn't even catch that. I saw 67.50. But, yeah, they had us all the way up here. Now we closed, what, here? And it's saying post, we're up here. We ain't going to worry about that right now because it's post. But we close here. So from a technical point of view, that's actually not that bad. We had a fair value gap here the other day on Friday when we ran up. And it looks like we bounced off of it. We tried to pull back into it a little and we held it. It's not the strongest gap because it's got this red candle here. It's not 2 green candles for the formation. But over the next few days, I want to see how that area holds, this 63.83 area. I want to see how that holds. If anyone wants to try and do like a shallow pullback type of trade, that might be an entry for you. As far as a longer term entry, we'd be looking for Palantir to fall back to like 61.80 or these 57, this 58 to 56 range. But with Dan Eyes and his price target, it's going to probably be kind of hard for us to get there. They tested us last week, but I don't know how realistic it is we get all the way back down there. Let's look at nvda real quick. nvda is actually looking like a decent buy here. I ain't gonna lie. Like, the momentum's not with them, but they did report good earnings. They're in this order block right now. I would like to see it maybe go lower. Like I was saying, even before I looked at the chart, maybe the 130-ish area, this 132.83 area. But even here, it wouldn't be a bad place to start buying here. I don't know how long it's going to take for you to get your money. But here and lower, I actually like this here. If we were to break this order block area, I guess they could break this 127. I would look for like 125. And if it really got real, that would be like 120, 117-ish area. But if you're planning on holding nvda for a long time, I actually kind of like it here. And last, let's look at the QQQ. And the QQQ today went up, came down, and we had a doji bar on the QQQ. That explains why my day trading was so boring today, people. This small cap rally got the regular indexes flat, my man. We got to see what happened while IWM is making all-time high. This is the kind of price action we get on the QQQ. Big old doji bar, big old nothing bar. They tried to break this fair value gap. It didn't work for now. We're going to see what happened tomorrow, man. It's your boy Steve from Printing Gang Investments. This one was a little long. I was playing my new camera lens. I'm going to see you guys in the next video. I'm out.